Oh, I don't even have my light. See, I try to get everything here. I'm late as shit, but hey, look at the. Oh my god, it's so much better now. Listen, man, I'm not really sorry because everybody's here now. Thank you, everybody, and this is such an impromptu thing. Listen, if you're not in Canada, you probably don't know Alberta has like 45 different wildfires, and I'm not even exaggerating, to be completely honest. I might as well pull some shit up on this stuff just to show that I'm not capping when it comes to this stuff. So I've been all over the countryside today because I'll show you the one wildfire that we have right here. Like, the sky is absolutely fucked at the moment. So weathernetwork.ca. Yeah, I can show you what my neck of the woods looks like. Grand Prairie. Yeah, here we go. See if they got any picture. Yeah, hazardous road conditions. Everyone must have all. Yeah, non-essential travel areas affected by the fire. See if we got any pictures or shit like that. Yeah, we got intense smoke outside like last night. Hopefully I can find some pictures of what's going on last night, but it's pretty fucking wild, to be completely honest, man. Actually, there's another little town. There's another little town that ended up getting evacuated in central Edmonton. Yeah, in central Alberta. It's actually my parents' hometown, so yeah, there's been a lot of shit going on at the moment, but to try to say that it's more climate change, it's a bit fucking stupid, and I'd want to punch anybody in the fucking head who wants to say that, but you go ahead and be my guest. I'll just go to Twitter, fuck all this gay shit, trying to go to the Weather Network, a bunch of faggots, but, what do we got? Okay, let's see, yeah. Rachel Notley. And then we also have the fucking election popping up here for Alberta. And then, yeah, they're all just trying to push their stupid climate agenda. Grand fire. There we go. Oh, I put it in fur. Close enough. Listen, I'm completely fucking roasted when it comes to this stuff. Yeah. It's actually not a bad representation of what we're seeing right here. I don't need any sound on this or anything, but yeah, that's what our skies look like right now. I don't know where this is necessarily, but I can't really make out specifically where it is. But that's what our skies look like right now and have looked like since Christ Almighty. Yesterday, yeah, yesterday was pretty bad, and we also have like intense wind that's going on right now that's kind of fanning all this stuff. So yeah, it's not great. It's a little bit fucked. Okay, actually, I know exactly where that is. That's on the south side of town. That's a good representation of things. That's the sky. When was that? That was either 23 hours ago. Yeah, last night was fucking wild. Okay, because I had to go uptown and it was dark, like street light dark at about 7 o'clock last night. We ended up getting an evacuation notice for everybody. Thankfully, it's on the south side of even that, and there's a gigantic river. It's called the Wapiti River, where thankfully the wildfire is considerable a ways away from that, but there's also a couple of different pulp and paper mills that are right close to that. So I think we'll be fine in our neck of the woods, or at least where I'm at and where most of my family friends are at as well. Had one that had to go help out earlier today, which is why everything just ended up getting fucked up. And then right after I posted the Bud Light and getting kicked out of gay bars video, which is fucking hilarious, if I do say so myself. Just the situation, not my video. Take it or leave it. That's all fine and wonderful. But no, throw that stuff on top of that. And then I had to go over to my parents' place and I had to go look after their stuff because, they're away for the weekend. They're up north taking care of some other stuff as well. And yeah, I was thinking really hard about how we were going to end up coming around to a stream. But your boy's going to be going for about an hour to an hour and a half, I think. Mostly because the sky looks some approximation of that right now. It's I got this ridiculous headache. My voice is a little bit shot because, yeah, it's fucking atrocious levels of smoke out there right now. So I have 4 different videos. Now, I don't know if we're going to watch all of them. I don't know the quality of them. All I know is that they're super fucking funny looking and, oh, excuse me, realistically, I think that they'd be fun as fuck for a nightly watch. And I think we probably have as many people as we're going to get in here. Listen, I threw together a fucking thumbnail. I threw together a description, okay? Wanted to do a whole bunch of other things, but shit the fucking way it is sometimes. I need to get, and of course it's the 13th stream that we're going to be doing that of course all of this shit ends up going sideways, but I'm here because I say I'm going to be here. You guys are here because you are fucking awesome. So I'm going to peruse the chats here real quick. Shout out to everybody who has turned out for this. And, yeah, like I said, I have no fucking idea if this is going to be any good. I'm pretty sure we're only going to be going, why are there so many people watching? I don't get you guys. That's fucking crazy. I thought it was an hour late. No, this makes, yeah, shut up. George, Big George. No, man, you're right on time today. Yeah, that was my weather last week. Windy and dry and burn bans in place. Last couple of days have been rainy. Yeah, thankfully for us on our side of the fence, we're supposed to get some sort of rain tomorrow. So you should knock everything down. Then we should be reasonably back to normal at least. So let me just check what we got over here on YouTube side of things. Why don't I see the chat? That's fucking weird. Okay, let's see if I can. Ah, fuck it. I can just go on my device. Frankly. Yeah, because it says, what? Am I not streaming over on? You gotta duck out. Don't wait. Oh, no, yeah. It's all. What the fuck? Yeah, that's weird. No, okay. Brian, you still in there? Because this shit is fucking weird, man. I don't know. Just gonna see if everything's all fine and dandy. And same disclaimer. That's fucking weird, dude. Okay. Okay, good. Now, on the back end of stuff, now the fucking internet's going sideways. Holy. But no, it should be fine. Yeah, the fire staying on the other side of the Wapiti, and thankfully if there's anything that does circle around, we got more significant problems to that because we got fucking river jumping fires, and you know it's gonna be sus as shit. So yeah, I couldn't see anything on the back end. You duck and rock. Who's rock man? Anyways, I don't know what a rock man is. But no, let's just hop into this because shout out to Rumble once again. I don't know why people are turning out, mostly because the thumbnail's ass. I don't like it all that much, but come on, I was trying to go as clickbaity as possible. Like, take a look at the fucking title, bruh. If it's stormy here, I don't know if the internet can hold. Oh, it's start. Nah, that's all right, rookie. It's totally cool. You're the fucking real one out there. So, no, without further ado, what's the first one that we got here? Will 6 drunk singles reveal their crushes? This is the one that I have the least amount of faith in. The rest of this shit kind of looks funny as fuck. They're about 15-minute long videos. If we don't like them, just let me know. We'll fucking skip them. We've got 4 of them here, and like I said, we'll probably go until local time for me about 9:30 or some shit like that, because I at least got to get like an hour and a half into this stuff, because you guys are the best and you turn out for this stuff. So I gotta provide some value, and we gotta have some laughs on this one. And I do despise me some drunk zoomers, so I think this will just be kind of funny in and of itself. So we can go ahead and go full screen on this bitch right here, and we got subtitles on and shit. So just let me know.
Welcome to Dating Under the Influence, the show where we test what influences our dating choices the most. In a series of 4 rounds.
Oh, this is Nectar. I have no fucking idea who Nectar is, but they almost have 250,000 subs, which, of course they do, man.
We'll explore different elements that impact attraction. At the start of each round, the group takes a shot together. And after each round's activity, we'll do an attraction checkpoint. Will a genuine connection form between these 6 singles?
Oh, and just another thing, I have no idea which ones of these are copyright or anything like that. So if you're watching over on YouTube and at any moment you get the black screen of death, I don't want to end up, running into a strike situation like I have in the previous couple of situations, or previous couple of streams. My mistake, sorry. But yeah, a street's great on it. Oh, that's good stuff that's out there. Okay, thanks, Brian. Yeah, you're patrolling YouTube tonight, it looks like, so that's good. Yeah, what was I going to say? Anytime that you see a stream is down situation, just hop on over to Rumble. The link's in the description. I'll make sure to get it out there as well into the chat. So without further ado, just wanted to get that disclaimer, because the first time that it goes down, I ain't fucking around again, because I only got 2 warnings the second time, even though they're supposed to give you 3. But it's kind of like with my second channel. They're supposed to give you 3 strikes, but they just decided, nah, it's time to go. So
Let's find out.
okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, but first, I think it's shot o'clock before we get into the first round. To love. Cheers to love!
Okay. Participants are Ubered home. Of course. Oh, Jesus Christ.
In this first round, they have 30 seconds to shoot their shot with the person they're initially attracted to.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Of
Where you
course.
from?
All over California. But I just lived in Chicago for 5 years. Moved here back in July.
Wasn't too cold up there?
I loved how cold it was over there. You can stay like this. Hi. How long have you lived in LA?
So I'm just
To be fair, though, this is a completely awkward situation where, okay, cool, you got to have a somewhat natural conversation in front of the camera with four other people surrounding you. Yeah, it's not bad so far, but then at the same time, it's about as awkward as you're going to get that's on camera. Might be the best conversation that ends up getting peaked, but we'll see.
visiting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I live in Austin.
Oh,
Oof.
I feel like I know a lot of people that live in Austin.
Do you? You should come visit.
Not terrible. Oh, of course.
Gabrielle Union.
Yes, like
That's right.
Gabrielle
Yes,
Union.
yes. Remember? Hi, nice to meet you.
Jordan.
Yes. So, you from California?
I am. I'm a dancer. So
Oh.
Exotic or...
LA is like
I'm sorry, what's the proper terminology? Are you a go-go dancer, or does it involve singular denominations of a certain currency thrown at you while there is loud club music popping in the background?
very creative, very artistic. So I love being
Yo,
up
we
there.
gotta
Yeah.
turn this shit up.
Okay.
It's atrocious. These people
what
they do
I'm an
cackle a
actor
lot.
as well. Kind of the same, but
And they do have
just-
subtitles on. But if it's too bad, let me know.
Maybe like a month or so ago.
What a surprise.
Hi. Where are you from?
I'm from San Diego.
Oh, me too. What
How
about
old
you?
are you?
24.
24.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
First initial attraction was to Matt, but then I don't know, I started talking to An and I really like we had a lot in common.
Yeah, I went to Coachella and it's like...
Me too!
No, wait, we did one or two?
Oh my God.
We
You're
did one or
going to
two.
Yeah,
Coachella?
me too.
That's crazy.
me too.
That's crazy.
Where are you hiding?
Where have you been?
So we're gonna do our first attraction checkpoint. Point to who you're most feeling right now. We'll start with you, Sasha. Okay. Jordan.
I was really into Sasha and Gabby off the top.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Wow,
And
big
on.
shock.
Cool, cool, cool. Are you guys ready for another shot?
Yeah.
Mm.
In college, I was always called One Shot Sarah because it'd be one shot. And where is Sarah? She's gone. I'd be
Oh,
always
she's
passed
dead.
out, not even before 1 a.m.
Round
Oh, boy.
2. Just like typical beer pong, the group will take turns trying to make a shot. Once a shot is made, they get to ask their current crush a question from the truth or dare deck.
Hi. Yeah. All right.
Come on. Come on.
Here we go. Drink. Pick someone to slow dance with for 1 full minute.
I mean, you were musical theater, right? So you know how to dance?
Oh my
It's
God,
nice.
like a
Yeah.
fucking high school
Yeah.
dance, or
So do you have your
a
backpack?
middle school dance.
McDonald's.
Ooh,
Yeah.
McGriddle or McMuffin?
Middle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jordan has a very cute face, but he is a little shorter than I am, so it's kind of something I have to get over.
See, it legitimately is universally applied. Yep, short kings. Well, you just hope that she's shorter than you.
Whereas Matt is very much quintessential my type.
Oh, cool. There you go.
How frequently would you want to have sex in a relationship?
That's a good question.
Every day.
As much as my partner's interested. I
You.
can go whenever, you know?
Good answer.
Yeah.
It was like not a mutual, but like the same kind of connection with both Jordan and Matt. But I think I honestly related to Matt more than Jordan.
Let's go.
Sarah.
Let's go.
Of course, so
I'm way
entertaining.
too buzzed to like hit it.
You got it.
Literally,
Thank you. But no, thank you.
Impressive.
Read the last text
Okay.
from your ex. Ooh.
Does anyone else want that card?
Well, first of all, if it's an X, why isn't it blocked and out of your phone? Like, isn't that just standard operating procedure?
So you gotta make sure he's being honest.
Good night with 3 N's and a sad face.
Oh, sad.
How ironic. She also had 3 N's, but it wasn't a sad face.
Ouch.
Was that like a recent text?
Yeah, it was it is a recent text, so yeah.
Not hosting you.
That guy's gonna go home. And
What red
nobody-
flags of yours have been called out by past partners?
Sometimes I'm a little closed off. And I
You're letting
also-
yourself off too easy. That's not a red
Close-
flag.
I was gonna tell you-
That's
I was gonna tell you
like a very
another
normal
one.
thing.
I'll tell you another one.
Okay.
I sometimes chew my mouth open, and it's real. People get like really frustrated with me.
Painting a really nice picture of yourself.
Thanks.
Okay, that will be.
Wow. Time to get in.
me?
Yup.
No.
Judith, have you ever cheated on a partner?
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, absolutely.
Adding the disclaimer over top of that, there's a technicality that you would try to suss out of that. If he dug a little bit deeper, he'd be able to find that out.
No.
Okay.
That's not my question.
All right. What's the most embarrassing thing that that's ever happened to you in bed?
Farting or something like that. I don't know. I'm a loud farter.
No worries, me too.
We're gonna do our second attraction checkpoint. Are you guys ready for round 3?
Yeah, of
Bring it
course,
on.
yeah.
Another shot! Let's go. Chaser.
Hi, it's me, Sienna, the director of this episode. Take a shot if you like this new series, Dating Under the Influence. And
Yeah,
To
it's
spin the bottle.
interesting, but
When the bottle
um,
lands on someone, they can each choose to share a kiss or take a shot.
kind of bored.
Oh my god, Lisa, get over here.
Don't tempt me.
let's try it.
This fucking drunken bitch.
Oh,
Why is it always the white
3,
girls?
2, 1.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, it's nice going. Ooh. Hey.
Oh, like I don't know if she's gonna kiss me or not, and like I like.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the ripcord on this. There's like nothing to add over the top of this. Oh well, sucks to suck. I'm gonna go with who is not in a gang. Like I said, man, this is gonna be a total fucking grab bag of shit. Okay, we did this one before, and it was, I think it was the Virgin one, right? There were 6 people that were standing in a room. The entire premise of this very show right here is that they got to suss out through asking questions and figuring out who is not who they're purporting to be. Yeah, and the last time that we looked at this, it was 6 people, and yeah, one was actually not a virgin, and they had to find out, yeah, through asking questions, who was the mole, who was the person that was in there, and if the group of people who obviously were in this situation be gang members, if they can figure out and kick out the person that isn't in a gang, well, then they're going to end up taking home a certain amount of money. But if the mole can end up staying in the box, because they're all inside this box, if they can end up lasting, they end up winning the game. So it's kind of interesting and tired of, yeah. And then instead of just doing, weird sex shit, we got other fucking videos where we can look at that too. So we'll just see who can fake gangbang. Not like that. Pause.
I'm in a gang.
I'm in a gang.
I'm in a gang.
I'm in a gang. I'm in a gang.
I am in a gang.
Okay, just off looks. Just off looks. Ooh. Okay, Jesus. Okay, the chick, it's way too fucking obvious, okay? And she probably moves keys, I'd imagine so. Or at least places phone calls. I'm thinking... I think it's the dude in the Gracie t-shirt. I would think so. That's just off of looks right there, because everybody else looks way too obvious. It's either him or the black guy down in the corner. Yeah. I think it's the guy in the Gracie t-shirt.
Queens.
Oh, New York.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Queens.
Like any neighborhood?
East,
Queens?
East Elmhurst, 97th Street.
Okay, how about you, my man?
East, you know.
Where at?
Guthrie's.
Okay.
Watching. San Gabriel Valley.
I grew up in West LA from Playboy's gang.
Okay, where you from?
Compton.
Okay, what hood?
Elm Street, Power Room.
Okay. Well, that's when I asked you where you from. You told me Queens. I'm asking where you from. We're here. Find out who's from the hood. Where you from? Huh?
This is the hood, ain't it?
16th, Newkirk.
Okay.
I'm gonna call my people real quick.
How's the jail system over there where you at? You ever been to jail?
I was in the feds and in the state, so the federal game is totally different. So I was in MDC Brooklyn and MCC Manhattan, which is for federal pretrial. I did 3 years in the juvenile and 3 years in the feds.
All right. You win, man?
Nah, not locked up.
No time at all? How about you?
I've been a YA, Nellis YA. Was at SRCC first. Got out after that, 67 days. Did 8 years and some change. They gave me 10, 85%. As an adult? As a,
So it's like you went to YA too, huh?
Well, me, no, I missed YA. I went from camp to, after that to prison, San Quentin.
Yeah, I think it's the black guy who's kind of doing like a scuff Snoop Dogg impression. That's what I'm thinking.
What level were you in?
2.
So how do they jump you guys in your hood over there where you're from? How do they court you into the neighborhood?
I didn't get involved fully into gang stuff until I went into MDC Brooklyn. I got jumped in.
And you, my man?
I jumped in.
You jumped in? How many guys?
About 5.
What they call them, remember? Or no? The guys that jumped you in?
Oh, my homies.
What the homies' names? I remember the homies jumped me in. The homie Chapo, the homie Sinbad, the homie Trouble.
All right.
Somebody beats you up, you kind of remember who beats you up.
All right, my homie Dave, homie Big Mike, and then other nigga I ain't really know.
Okay.
How old are you?
36.
And you say you never been to jail?
Nah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wasn't even in the life like that, man. I was in to get money.
Me too. I'm all about money, but I still end up getting caught.
So who jumped you in the Playboys?
Hey, you took me way back. I mean, with Sad Eyes, Lazy, Lucky, Grumpy, Baby Tear, and Munchie Cheek.
Well, so far, if I was to think, I'm thinking these.
Yo, Myron on Fedit's running the Italian mob shit, and the quality of nicknames from the Italian gangsters as opposed to just GDs or Crips or whatever the fuck they're banging, completely different. You got Cheeks. Well, then in the Italian mob you'd have Fat Joey or Joey Cheeks, but just somebody being, you know, a fat ass or sleepy. Like, come on, that's real Mexican gang shit.
Two guys somewhere here. I don't know why. I just can't figure out which one it is, man. So.
Hey, we didn't ask him no questions.
Yeah, you know I'm a certified player.
I don't know that. You could have did some research about.
Why don't you start this?
Okay, you know what? I started banging in 1989, North Hollywood, California, 91606. I'm from the Hollywood boys. They called me stranger. I ended up going to YA in 91. I got committed for busting out some cops. My YA number 63298. I did about 6 years. I lived through the whole 90s gang banging, and now I'm here just, you know, share my story and kind of change the way I changed my life. That's what it's for. And it's very cool to sit here and try to guess who was that person, you know, so that's what I'm here for.
He's just, his demeanor seemed like a cop to me. Like, he had put on that sheriff shirt and like, yo, get against the car.
How long did you get jumped in for?
It wasn't so much a time, but some would say 13 because out here south, but mine wasn't one of those.
Man, I'm glad I didn't have to get jumped in. All my family from my neighborhood, so, you know.
Oh, so you just you must stay, huh?
Oh, you didn't get jumped in?
I didn't have to.
You were born in?
We gotta jump
in.
Let me ask you guys one thing real quick, because you touch on what you were saying. A lot of people always say, especially when you're young, you knew what you signed up for when you signed up into the gang.
That guy might be a cop. I think he might be a cop.
Do you know what you were signing up for?
Absolutely not.
No, I was told.
Yeah, I was told too.
Laid out like this.
You were told, but sometimes you don't understand. When you're young, like, being told but understanding is a different thing. Yeah, for me, like, I was definitely told. Well, mine didn't do that.
Exactly.
They like, oh, you want to be from the set? Oh, here you go, this right here, go. They did what to your brother, go do that. They didn't tell me about me growing up in life. I'm going to get shot back in return. I've been shot 9 times, different occasions, ran over twice. One was accident, one wasn't.
He's had way too much information.
Hey, I'm Cole, and I directed this episode of Odd One Out. If you like this episode and you want to see more...
Yeah, it's fine.
You grew up in the streets, you'd have been in jail from a juvenile to an adult. So when he said no, you never been in jail, oh no.
We're Southsiders, so we're 13 seconds. And when he said that he didn't have the 13 seconds, it just sounded a little off.
Oh, you look at her eyebrows too. I'm just gonna go back. The fact that they're drawn on like that, like she's perpetually surprised. It's either, she's either gang adjacent or she's calling some shots.
Or 13 seconds. And when he said that he didn't have the 13 seconds, it just sounded a little off.
No, big
I've never been to jail. I have been arrested a bunch of times, but I've never been charged with anything.
You have any tattoos?
Of course I do.
Yeah, he's low level. He's a street dude.
I just can't show you, man. The feds are watching.
You scared of the feds?
Oh, man, you better be scared of the feds, homie, because they're going to get you. I want to know what that tattoo is right there on your hand.
He's a cop.
Which one? That one right there. You know which one I'm talking about.
It's a crown.
Does it mean anything?
It's a crown.
Yeah, there you go.
So you did Fed time?
Yes.
What gang were you from again?
TF.
TF, okay. He had full-blown like Hanyas and like Japanese art. I've never seen no Hispanics with dragons and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It just kind of threw me off a little.
How many different sets of Playboys is there?
What do you mean by sets?
Well,
Clicks or?
Yeah, clicks. What clique are you from? You guys actually have like a clique? Because clique to me is you could be from the hood, but you could be from the locals, the winos, I know a little bit about gangs, just a little bit. But it might be a cop, who knows? Oh man, it might be the police, homeboy. You never know.
Real quick, what clique were you from? Because you didn't.
Yeah, let me finish.
Oh, yeah, you didn't answer that.
No, you didn't let me finish. Crystal Bunnies.
Crystal Bunnies?
Yeah.
You heard of that?
I never heard.
Ew.
First tattoo I got was in when did I get my first
hair probably folded back in the 80s.
tattoo, man? First tattoo was on my stomach. Was my homie did it. My homie Chuco did it. Busted out the old piano thing on the gun, and doesn't look hot whatsoever. I was about 14, 15 years old.
So, Gil, what organization are you with?
Organization as far as what? Like
gang.
Oh, I never heard of that. Where you
Yeah,
from,
well,
homie? Where
yeah,
you from?
right,
That's it.
organization.
Yeah, very simple, homie. I grew up on Tierra Street. I'm from Tierra Street locals. You'll still find me on the block drinking a beer with the homies every once in a while, but in a positive way where I'm actually trying to school them and tell them, listen, brother, there ain't no future in this. Like, I want the little homies to look at me and say, yeah, I want to be like Stranger. He owns his own home. He's married, taking care of his kids, working and showing the kids how to it's a better way.
What do you do what do you work right now?
Structural concrete.
I'm a journeyman plumber, union.
Okay, that's what's up.
I try to tell everybody to join, because I'm in the 50s getting paid.
I do illegal activities.
I can do that.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm a CNA. A caregiver.
So I go to prisons and speak. I do like Christian content creation too.
I mentioned I own a bunch of companies. My main business is Dealer Synergy. Our clients are big car dealerships all over the United States. So I do like sales training, consulting, business development. I've helped these companies make over $1.5 billion in additional revenue. I'm also a professional speaker in the National Speakers Association, and I wrote a book about Google. So I'd say it's hard to classify. I mean, more than anything else, I'm an entrepreneur. I invest in businesses. How long have you been speaking at prisons and stuff?
I've been doing this since 2016.
How did you get clearance for that? Weren't you busted before?
No, but once you're off and you get your stuff right, you can do that. Cause I know another person to do it. Been in prison, but now he go to the prison and speak.
That's very cool, man. Yeah. If he really does it.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, it's kind of like with Michael Francis. He was a capo, and I first got put onto him when I was watching Valuetainment, Patrick Bet-David stuff. Very well-spoken, very articulate guy when it comes to the high-end gang stuff. And I know he's going to be on F&F next week or the week after, and that's going to be a treat to watch because it's been a minute since I've caught an interview with him. The most recent one that I seen was with Jordan Peterson and him, and that was very interesting because it's like, well, we need to figure out where the evil came from, and it's like, ugh, just fucking stop it for a second.
You live out in LA or?
No, I flew in for the show. I live in South Jersey, in Medford, New Jersey.
Oh, because I don't hear an accent or.
I'm 46. I work my ass off to get rid of my accent.
Yeah, well, good job.
Thank you.
Who gets rid of their accent? Why you get rid of your accent, Holmes?
Are you kidding me? It's already bad enough. You know what I mean? People judging you and shit like that. So you got to turn around and you got to look the part, feel the part if you're trying to turn around and.
How do you say water, bro?
Water.
I had a question about where you were talking about tattoos. Your first tattoo was made with a homemade gun?
Yeah, the homemade gun.
With what did?
It was a guitar string.
Oh, I thought you said piano. I was like.
No. We can't afford a piano.
Like piano.
Nah, Charlie Holmes busted out the old piano thing. Guitar. Maybe I said piano, but I'm sticking to guitar right now.
I'm still curious why I won't show the tattoos. He just didn't seem thugged out. He seemed a little polished. No disrespect, I'm not saying he was softer like that, but he just did not scream like thugga. I'm a little bit miffed that I got voted off, but it's all good. My story's just kind of crazy, you know what I mean? So it might have sounded like it was a plant, and I knew that coming in, it was either a double-edged sword.
That's how the feds used to do to me too.
I'm putting that wire on you.
That's how you do it, Playboy. No pun intended.
They be joking a little too much, huh?
Why you bust?
Yeah, it's either the really black guy or is it? I think it's probably the really black guy.
That little doubt, man.
That's running. Damn, you guys do think it's me, huh?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think
either.
so.
I think he is.
He's the one? Nah, that's mad ball, man. You can't have any like mad ball.
Elm Street Pyro. Who's some of your homies? Did anybody do time in Ironwood?
I don't know. That homies in all in prison, so I can't tell you who in that one.
You only spent time in prison once, or?
Twice.
How many years?
2.
2? At what percent does it give you?
What you mean, what percent? It was halftime.
Okay.
What did you get busted for?
You know, be on probation, get caught with a gun, violation.
And you're in a level 2?
Yeah.
For a firearm?
Yeah, that ain't, my points wasn't high.
Finish the sentence for me, all right? The higher the socks.
The downer the fool.
Okay. The only one right here, I'll be straight honest, would be her right now. These 2 guys, I'm sure from the hood. You could be lying. Me, I know you think I'm not from the hood, but I am from the hood, so kind of this thing really makes it interesting.
That's the only.
Yeah, he's got that George Lopez like refined banger attitude where he knows how to make the hydraulics go up and down on the lowrider, but now he's trying to teach the youth. It's like, okay, Holmes, you ain't got to be on the street like that. All you need to do is just, hey, get right with Jesus. He's definitely got that. He's got that speaking tonality about him.
Only reason why I kept playing
Right.
was exactly what Gil said, because I'm not willing to take the chance, homie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect.
Shoot them all. She's just staying quiet over there. She's just staying
I'm
quiet.
just soaking it in.
Nobody never been shot. I'm the only person been shot.
I've been
I've been shot.
How many times you get shot?
9.
On different occasions.
5.
Man.
First time I got shot was 5 times. 2 times right here in the shoulder, 1 on the side of the face, and 1 on this side of my buttocks, and it came out over here. And I got shot with an AK with another time, 2 times on this side and this side. Then I got shot by some of your people.
Oh yeah.
Some Asians, they didn't have, and they weren't trying to shoot me though. They were shooting at some other Asians. So my homeboys was security guards at the club in Westminster. We black, we being nosy, peeking out there. Man, one of them must have pulled out a gun, got the shooting. The bullet came through the door, hit me right in this leg. I fell to the ground. It was so funny. I'm like, oh, I'm hit. My homeboy started laughing. Like, we called my mom, like, oh, your son got shot. First thing she say is, my car okay? Because I've been shot again. But it was funny, though.
It's kind of amazing how we can talk about some guy getting shot 9 times and be like, nonchalant, but hopefully the future generations don't have those kind of conversations as much anymore.
Man, I try to talk to him and tell him.
Yeah, I tell my little homies all the time, man. Like, you guys don't want to live this way.
But they think it's cool, though. Like,
right.
I tell them you can live like a dope dealer. You don't got to be a dope dealer. You could be a plumber. You could be.
we the best. Plumber's the best.
Well, you can live like
I got no doubt about that Asian dude.
I'm really looking at his tattoos and thinking, does he have fake tattoos? They put some movie star type tattoos on him. I voted for him that time around. Sorry, Madball.
No, I just didn't trust him.
And that's no disrespect.
There was a tie. Gil and Madball. 1 minute to just pitch why you think you're not the mole.
I actually have a YouTube platform called American Cholo. Why? Because I lived the Cholo life to the fullest. The last 20 years I've been living that American life to the fullest. That way I push American Cholo. That's the way I speak, and maybe not sound like as your typical Cholo, but if you guys don't think I'm the Cholo, that's actually a good thing because I'm breaking the stereotype.
Well, me, y'all probably hear my voice. I sound like a square person. You know, you look at me, the average. I might scare you on the streets if you don't know me, like, or whatnot.
I'm gonna guess he probably got shot at a party where some gang members that he didn't know were there, and that's why I ended up getting the crazy story. He lived hood adjacent. He managed to get a nicer place to stay. That's what I'm thinking. That's why he knows enough. But come on, man.
Oh no, I'm just like, I can never be a mo. I don't believe in snitches.
Can you guys actually escort Madball and Gil to the green room?
I'm gonna run there real quick.
Catch a blind, bro. Catch a blind. So why I think it's Madball? I said, what? How much percent? And then he goes, what you mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, and he goes, halftime. Like,
Yeah,
right, he
and
said
then
San
level
Quentin. San Quentin level 2. Look,
good.
I was locked up when I caught my gun charge too, and I never went to level 2. I always went to level 3. What you
No, I
think?
agree.
All
I
right,
agree.
For sure. Just bring him in.
Look at that, Madball.
I'm about to cry.
Took your credit away.
I'm like, oh, I know they're gonna get Gil for sure. He's out of here. I wasn't expecting me.
Please raise your hand on 3, meaning you want to continue playing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. If the box turns red, that means real gang members have lost and that the mole is still in the box, and they win the cash prize for themselves. If the box turns green, that means you 3 split the cash prize and you correctly guessed who the mole is.
What do you guys think? I'm going to take the chat. I'm thinking it's the black guy. Not the first one that went out. Not the several black guys underneath one very large button-down shirt. But the guy who just left. That's who I'm thinking the mole is. Okay? I want to hear from you guys. Oh, Jesus. All this stuff is all backward. But yeah. Give a second. And shout out to you guys for turning out. I know it's way off schedule, way late, a completely fucking busted topic, and just grabbing a bunch of videos and reacting to them and throwing them together this late. Shout out to you guys for turning out for this, okay? I really appreciate that. Yeah, he looked the part. Yeah, exactly. DeMol. Yeah, the guy who just left. Yeah, exactly. I question that none of them are. They're just, yeah, criminal. Well, I think you can kind of infer a couple of other things as well. But yeah. Yeah, I think it's a guy who just left. I would be probably the most shocked if it was the Asian dude, but we'll see. So green if they win.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Dope.
On the count of 3, the mole can stand up, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
I told you.
Oh, you didn't even say anything, huh?
Ever been to jail?
I went to jail. A lot of my homeboys did it. I was around it, so if I really wanted to, I could have, but the reason why I didn't gangbang is because my family made sure I didn't gangbang. I just stayed away from it pretty much.
That's good. You made the right choice, man. You made the right choice.
I was a little nervous about this because I had to sit there and lie to actual gang members.
When I see a person, these young kids running around like going crazy, I don't really judge them because I was one of those kids, you know? And if I had somebody like me, I feel like back then, I don't think I would have lived even half as miserable as I did.
Someone like me, an ex-gang member, ex-convict, ex-piece of shit, has a shot at that American dream. As long as there's breath in our lungs, we have an opportunity to change.
There's always a second chance,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm just
he
hoping
is
to give
such a motivational speaker. That's interesting. Barely even heard that big dude talk, but yeah, no, very, very interesting. Kind of like that one. Kind of like that one as well. Okay. Now, do you guys want another one of these? You want another? We're gonna play both of them. I don't really care which order we go in. We got one. Okay, I can show you guys. I can show you guys the title. Okay, guess which OnlyFans model makes the most money? Okay, we can go with that one. That one's just gonna be totally fucked. Okay, or we got 5 gay men and 1 secret straight guy. I think that's a good one to end on, but yeah, mostly because this shit's gonna be funny and we can all test our gaydars here, okay? Make sure that we're not watching any sus content creators online so you know exactly what's going on. So I want to see that. Okay. Yeah, they all push somebody in front of a train. Yeah, exactly. So no, leave it up to you guys. A little interactivity. Yeah, that black guy, like a Halloween. Yeah, bruh. Brian, you ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. Yo, man. Wait a second. Yeah, and I'll hit a couple of milestones here on both of the channels. Give you guys a little bit of update because, you know, only the good ones show out for the streams. That's what's up. You guys know exactly what's going on. But yeah, cresting 1,000 followers on Rumble this week. That's fucking amazing. And like, it took me forever. Like, I've been grinding just about as long as I have on YouTube, and to finally hit that level, and just waiting on the old little green check mark. I have no fucking idea what that ultimately does, and now we've just blown past that, and you can tell. Compare and contrast the viewer counts on Rumble, and tomorrow for the Rumble stream, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna do the Mike Tyson the rape case one. I'm looking forward to that. That one's gonna be a whole hell of a lot of fun. Hopefully Grand Prairie's not burning down at that point in time, and yeah, a little bit more sound mind and body. That one should be on time unless things go completely sideways, but I don't anticipate that at all whatsoever. So shout out to you guys. So that'll be fun. That one's going to be a Rumble exclusive because some pretty spicy topics and some pretty spicy content, and the mostly because I don't know if the documentary that we're going to use is going to be copyright, so I don't want to fuck that one up too much because there's a lot to play, there's a lot to analyze, and I think that'll be really, really fun. So I started watching you. Oh, shout out to you, Meme. Yeah, man. Yeah, just to address that, yeah, started watching you to replace Jeremy from the quartering, and got fed up with that dude and stopped watching him. He was one of the big inspirations why I wanted to do this channel. Probably not for the reasons that you thought. Now, listen, I don't want to drag Jeremy. I think he does an incredibly good job at setting the standard that legitimately anybody with that level of a lack of talent can achieve over 1 million subscribers. Listen, all it is just putting in the work day after day after day. That motherfucker cranks out videos. And yeah, if I had a meme smith and I had somebody making my thumbnails and I had everybody that's around him, and that's something that you can ultimately work up to, and I would love to employ an entire fleet of people to work for this channel and a multitude of other channels. I have very, very, very lofty expectations for myself, and then also for what I want to do, because I see a whole bunch of content creators that are out there. I see a bunch of different networks, and they all fucking suck, okay? From the Daily Wire to the Blaze to... actually, with Crowder's assembled with his mug clubs, kind of all right. Mostly, I'm just thinking of Nick DiPaolo, who's on there, who's the fucking man. But no, there's so many of them that are also niche down, and I just want to create a good group of people that actually don't give a fuck, that have some level of RP awareness when it comes to just more than just, you know, tits and ass, that can see the world for the way that it is. Because I see a lot of blue-pilled simps that are just out there that sit in front of a microphone that they don't own, stare into a camera they could never afford, and then just end up cranking out that same simple fucking content, the same clickbaity shit. The person I'm thinking of right now is just simply Brett Cooper. Like, that is the most manufactured persona I have ever seen on YouTube, and how quickly she got to 1 million subscribers just goes to show you that anybody, and also another additional tip you can learn from that is that girls play the internet on easy mode. Like, come on, she doesn't really add anything all that interesting. She's just a 6 or a 7 depending on your taste, that sits in front of a camera who says all the politically correct talking points from the right, because they've been shown themselves to be just as bad. Something else that I want to do in the future, and I think I allude to that in a video that's coming out in the next couple of days. I'm not entirely sure when it comes out or not, but I'll just float this by you guys, and I'll just check the chat here in a second, because yeah, I think I explained what I meant by Jeremy from the Quartering. Yeah, I've seen how little effort he puts into his content, just very long pauses. It takes him a month and a half in order to formulate a sentence and articulate a thought. Yeah, and then big gaps of nothingness throughout his content, and then it's just the same old clickbaity shit. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, buy my coffee, all that shit. And I thought, if he can do it, and if Tim Pool can get away telling the exact same stories over and over again, ya boys got a chance. And just about 4,000 people on YouTube and over 1,000 people on Rumble agree, so shout out to you guys. I really appreciate that, but I don't want to throw shade at anybody else. I'm just telling you, that's what inspired me at the beginning. So what did you guys think? Do you want the OnlyFans whores, or do you want our gaming? Oh my god. All these chats are all fucking up and shit. Okay. It's good. Definitely time of the year for them. Yeah, exactly. I think so. No more wind and rain for right now. Okay. Rookie, hopefully everything's all good out there for Shrew. He works harder on his promos. Yeah, most times anyway. Yeah, and he farms out his memes anyways, but no, that's for true. But yeah, enough of the interlude right there. See, this is why I like doing the streams. Christ almighty, like, my head, it feels like it's gonna fucking explode, but ya boys here, and that's why I like to do these streams, because I get to interact with Brian and Meme and George and Brookie and everybody else that's in the chat. Like, those are just, you know, all the mods and shit, and I got a good crop of people that are in there, and I'm always looking forward to seeing you guys every single time that I stream. So shout out to you guys. But let's see which one of these hoes we recognize, which, if you watch FNF, I think we've seen that's the Asian chick that's out there, and then she was also on an E-date with Andrew Tate this time last year. So I know who she is. I have no idea who the rest of these people are.
Yeah, you're famous.
No.
Yeah, she's famous,
No.
right? Because look at this face. I'm like on the internet a lot.
I'm also on the internet.
Yeah, yes, you are.
Hello.
Hi.
Will you introduce yourself?
I'm Isaiah. I'm a filmmaker.
I manage and run a bar.
I am an ex-porn producer.
You ever watch porn?
Ex-porn producer? Come on,
I haven't
man.
watched it in a while. That's a lie.
Do you subscribe to any OnlyFans accounts?
COVID was a very dark time.
Oh,
and
no.
OnlyFans was the light at the end.
Why do they all look like that? Stop it. Just improve yourself. Every dollar that you're trying to give to those e-girls who aren't paying attention to you, just invest it in personal development. If you're going to spend $9.99 on some girl's account that's going to show you her butthole, buy a book. Legitimately, it'll do you so much better than to, you know, just impregnate a Kleenex.
The tunnel.
Today you're going to be ranking OnlyFans model based on how much you think they earn.
Oh, damn. That's messed up.
Highest earner to lowest earner.
Okay.
And there's 7 of them. You'll give them a number 1 through 7.
Okay.
Okay. All right, head on out there, everybody.
All right. This is going to be fun.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't even know where to start.
Okay. You have a very gamer essence about you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like you like do stuff while playing games or like.
What do you
Do stuff? Yeah, I think we all know exactly what time it is with that one. If she's not on OnlyFans, she's definitely on Twitch.
mean, like do stuff?
Like stop.
I just like kinky stuff, like little kitty.
That's all. That okay, good. I've got my OBS in the middle of the screen, so I can at least see the entire thing. But she's got that weird cute, but she's also probably pushing 40, if we're going to be completely honest. And she's gone through miles of dick. I'm not even over exaggerating.
Maybe a furry. I don't know.
I would probably say that you're on, if we're splitting this crew down the middle, you're on the higher end. I'm gonna say 30.
I feel like you're top 3 here.
She makes 10,000 a month. I'm putting you at 4.
Okay.
The math isn't mathing already, but it's okay.
I'm Craig.
Oh, I'm Brian. Nice
Brian?
to meet you.
Pleasure. My brother's name is Brian.
Is it now?
This will be very comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just thinking like mechanic, like plumber, porn star type of.
Very full frontal nudity,
Oh, yeah.
masturbation,
Oh.
right? Okay, all right. This is wild, man. I would say that you make $900 a month on OnlyFans.
My rank.
No, you might be.
Where do I rank?
Like, okay, the way that OnlyFans was pitched was that it was professionals. It was supposed to be like a Patreon alternative, but then, of course, because women just, take that path of least resistance, then it started to turn into this big porn juggernaut. But there are some guys that give, like, financial advice and do use it as a mentorship gateway, but that guy's fucking on the internet? Holy shit, man. Maybe I missed my calling.
Oh, you're bottom.
Oh.
You're bottom.
I think you're the lowest earner.
Okay.
There's somebody out there that likes the lumberjack, steel toe situation, but that crowd hasn't found you yet.
Thank you.
Watch him be the highest.
You're on like a bunch of
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you're famous.
No.
Yeah, she's famous,
No.
right? Because look at this face. I'm like on the internet a lot.
I'm also on the internet.
Yeah, yes you are.
A
Yeah.
lot.
I mean, she's just like an OnlyFans baddie. She's got and she's got it.
Yo, the Hispanic pimp right there. I just gave away my analysis of it. She manages a bunch of models. I will guarantee that. I don't know outside of the Asian chick right there. It's like I've seen her before. That's for true. Not in her chosen vocation, but just on podcasts. I think the one in the purple there as well is in the same boat. So, that's just what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she manages some girls.
Are you close to your fans? Like, do you have a good connection?
Oh, and that guy sucks dick. Does the voice and the earring not give it away?
I have a Discord. I hang out with them. I've hung out with a bunch of fans in person, given some of them experiences. You know what I mean? They could say oh, I want you to fuck Johnny Sins. I want you to fuck Angela White, and I can do my best. I can't make Brad Pitt appear out of nowhere.
You're talking about having such a close fan base, but then you're talking about all these big name porn stars. Not that I know who they are, but I'm saying.
Yeah, clear.
It was like you're naming things, and it's like, okay, are those new? Are those people that are in movies now? Well, I guess they are in some kind of movies.
I think you're the top earner in this room.
I think that you're probably like $150.
Wait, like $150?
Like $150,000 a month.
Oh.
I'm gonna go number 1.
This is a market that you can make life-changing money in porn in general. Like the stranger.
Yo, shout out Bridget the midget.
Or the weirder,
not
the more
her.
absurd it is, the more money you can make. So with her being a little person, that's not correct to say?
Oh yeah, proper term is little person, dwarf.
Okay.
But the niche that you're
Kickable,
talking about is
tossable.
midget porn.
Yeah.
That's what you really want to say.
Don't want to say that.
I know, you are, believe me.
I think you're in
I do midget porn. God, that sounds so fun.
the
Not
higher
like
side.
that though. Oh my god. I got to sidetrack here for a second. Funny story. In 10th grade phys ed, like me, I don't think I was quite 6'6", but I would have been close enough. There was another chick, and she was sub 5 feet tall, and we were learning square dance and foxtrot and whatever the other fucking one where you don't dance in a box, but it's all very regimented. Maybe it was a polka or some shit like that, but we were going around the perimeter of the gym, and of course, I could see right out of the corner of my eye, we kept switching up partners and stuff like that. And yeah, we were just doing it as the guys would end up shuffling forward, whatever the teachers, whatever the instructors would say, you just move up twice. Yeah, like I was dancing with, for whatever reason, they thought that, okay, Dawn, you can go ahead and you can dance with the reasonably attractive chicks. And then right close to the end, we're just going to set you up with the biggest, the most atrocious height mismatch, where she was staring at about, somewhere at about my mid-torso, maybe in about the middle of my abs, as opposed to the belly button. Like, she wasn't that short, but, that bitch, she might have been pushing 5'10". And I could see it right out of the corner of my eye. Okay, everybody move up 2 squares. And it's like, of course it's going to be that. And then everybody was laughing, and it wasn't embarrassing. It was just a hilarious situation. And they brought up midget porn, and that's what I thought of.
What gives you that idea?
Because the internet is full of a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Okay? 2.
Yo, what kind of money do you think she gets for little people foot pics?
Okay. 2.
What's your name again?
My name is Goddess Brickhouse.
Immediately, the goddess thing tells me that there's like...
She tries too hard. Unless she's doing cosplay.
BDSM or domination.
I feel like you know how to sing. Or I feel like something more musical.
She probably does some weird shit, like she plays a violin in her lingerie, and that's it.
I'm gonna say that you're gonna be on the lower end just because of the style that you're in. There's a lot of people in that space, and so it would be...
Yeah, there's a lot of fat black chicks. Just say it there, squarehead.
Hard to kind of get up to top. You're 3rd from the bottom.
So I'm thinking you're a performer, you do like burlesque stuff, some like stripping. I'm saying you're number 2.
Okay. Thank you.
How's it going? It's going good. I'm Craig.
Michael, nice to meet you.
Michael, okay, all right. I think that you're harder than Brian. I
Harder?
think you go harder. I think you go harder.
Okay,
than
all
Brian.
right.
Like you suck dick.
Yes.
Like it's a guy like doing things to you.
Okay.
I feel like it's anonymous. Okay. I feel like you started recently. I'm thinking you just masturbate and people see you, and I'm thinking you promote it on Twitter.
Okay, gotcha.
I feel like you tried out Reddit and you don't know how to use Reddit.
Those are great guesses.
I feel like here you make the least. I'm thinking $2,000 a month.
Your subscription is free, but you make all your money in the messages and you're like, oh, you wanna come stroke my dick?
Yeah, I don't think it really matters all that much. How much does he make? How much does he make? You're trying to break it down business-wise. She's trying to be more successful at being a manager than she actually is. She probably doesn't make fuck all, but my girls make a lot of money.
So
Okay.
I'll say 5.
I think you'd be on the higher end too.
We're
at 4?
Okay.
You put us 4? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, I'm Anjali.
I'm Poema.
The accent alone, she's getting guap.
Thinking on OnlyFans, you do semi-vanilla stuff, but I feel like you
Let's keep it a buck. If she didn't have her titties out and she didn't have that, I find that the most atrocious shit. Seeing the I've got the meme stored on my phone of the used to be the tramp stamp in the 90s. It was the little stocking tags in the back, right below the ass, but just at the top part of the hamstring. You used to have the little bows that were there. That was the tramp stamp of the 2000s, the 2010s, and then that little titty chandelier. Now that's the tramp stamp of the 2020s. I fucking despise. It's the worst thing ever. Give me a tramp stamp time and time again over that abomination. I like tits too much to be distracted by just awful fucking would-be tribal artwork. Like, bitch, it would be a little bit more unique if you have barbed wire wrapped around your fucking bicep.
promote mostly on TikTok.
So I
maybe
look like an
Twitter.
influencer? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm getting
Like a
somewhat
TikTok girl?
Every
vibes.
influencer.
Yeah.
Average person, I think you make good money, but in the lineup, I'm happy with putting it.
Oh yeah, and by the he just said average, but yeah, no, exactly. If she didn't have her titties out and she wasn't standing on heels, she's about as 5 as a 5 can get. Like, she's not bad, she's not great, she's not my first option, but hey man, it's Slow Tuesday, that's for true.
At 6 because your body type is more common on OnlyFans.
So I'm not weird enough
Slightly pudgy.
to make more money?
Yeah, I think so.
How do you think you did?
Horrible, I don't know.
So we're gonna have everybody order themselves from least to most. Show of hands, who did I say I guess correctly?
She gets, yo, what the fuck? Just be, okay, yeah, the Asian chick, okay, yeah, you got the Asian fetishists, that makes sense. And then who's second? Wow, what a drop off. What a fucking drop off right there. Yo, 6K for I don't think the Asian chick is that tall, and she's on heels as well. Like, that's just that's just an average chick, unless she does absolute wild shit on there. Like, yo, you dudes just out there simping for absolute trash.
Okay, okay.
I am a pervert. Fuck.
Hi, Michael.
Hey, nice to see you again. So you were like pretty close, just minus a 0, and that's how much I make a month.
So like 200.
Yeah, 200.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it worth it to you if it's only $200?
Yeah, because it's like gas money. It's just like free time that I have, so I don't mind it at all.
You're doing it anyways.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just doing it for fun. Yeah. You were wrong about the money. But,
Okay.
And you were wrong about me sucking dick.
Okay.
He is wrong about sucking dick.
Sometimes.
Oh, so he's busting cheeks, but not like that?
Let's make that clear. All right.
I just mostly do solos.
Okay, solos.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And
Jerking off.
is your audience mostly men or women?
Of course it's men. Like, what are you talking? Porn is exclusively outside of the outliers. It's exclusively men. Like, even if you're on Instagram like that, you can check your insights, and it's like everybody who's following anybody who markets himself in a sexual manner, it's always going to be men, regardless, left or right. And even if you're like a bodybuilder and you're posing, once you get to a certain level, the guys who are going to be in your DMs, the guys who are checking your stories, reading your messages, it's going to be dudes trying to suck your dick. Like, once you get to a certain level, somewhere south of about 10% body fat, then it's just dudes wondering, what's your routine? Oh yeah, huh? You take any? What's the price for additional pictures? Like, okay, pause, just stop.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, okay, really. Do you hide your face?
I do hide my face. I don't want anybody from work to just stumble upon that.
That's fair.
It's just
There's no way they're gonna find this.
Cool. Hey, pleasure, man. Pleasure. Yeah. Sorry, I said you sucked dick. I feel awful now.
So like, what aspects did I get right?
Well, you
What
got
did
an
I-
awful lot right. I do make a lot of like what you would call mechanic-y sort of stuff. You know, like I go in my shop and strip butt naked and explain how to use a bandsaw.
So are you a real mechanic?
There's a market for that. There's a market for anything. I shouldn't be surprised.
Yes.
Okay.
So not only did you say I was the worst prostitute here. And
Whoa! Whoa! Nobody's a prostitute here. These are models.
But yeah, but you also overestimated my miserable amount of money by a factor of 3.5. So I'm even worse than you thought it is. So thank you.
Yeah, but if you're going to be in a wood shop anyways, well, hey man, wood with your wood shop, right? I'm sure that's probably some hack title that was also workshopped.
Thank you for that.
Do you like make money doing stuff like that otherwise?
Yeah,
or?
on Chatterbait. I've been on there for years. Well,
69 for 6. Oh my god, he's got a beard too. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, it's all making sense. And he's going bald.
Everyone laughs when I say that.
I just wish I didn't know what that was.
Well, everyone knows what it is.
Why do you do it, and like, how did you get into it?
I mean, $1's $1. I don't care where it came from. You can either jerk off for free, or you can jerk off and get paid. You're all jerking off. What are you gonna do?
It's absolutely valid.
Sound logic, I guess.
So are you seeing like traction in it?
Yeah, it's picking up.
Is it mostly men as well?
Entirely.
Okay. And do you show your face or no?
Yeah.
That would be weird. Yeah, that would stop me if I ever had the inclination to do that. And it's like, I don't want to think other guys are jerking off to me. That's fucking strange.
I don't care.
Okay,
I'm beyond
all right.
caring.
Have you tried maybe not showing your face?
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll get a bag over my ugly ass head while I beat off.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Brian's my favorite. Brian is my favorite.
I'm his favorite. Thanks, bud.
Thank you, man.
You were
Hey, you want to go hammer some nails together later?
correct. I am a burlesque performer, but that is not the majority of the things on my OnlyFans.
Yes, it is. Stop it. You're just...
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
so
lying.
I do things around sex education, and I also do like girlfriend experience, sweet, cutesy, lovey-dovey.
Like what every other chick does. Like, come on now. That's the only reason that OnlyFans is more successful than any other alternative that's out there. It's because it has the chat option, okay? Like, if dudes just wanted to get in there and, you know, beat their meat to the chick that looks like the exact same one of the, you know, the wife of the, you know, the guy that lives down the block, it's like, okay, cool, he could just go do that. There's different categories, there's different types and flavors in the search bar. I would imagine is probably fairly accurate by, you know, just picking out if you want tall brunette with average saggy titties, you could probably find a lookalike that's out there. But yeah, the whole girlfriend experience is sending messages back and forth. Every time that we look at, I've done a couple of videos on this, okay, the guys who end up getting hooked in and sucked in by this situation, they just develop this infatuation through conversation, mostly because, well, they don't put any effort into developing their own social skills. They just think that, yeah, okay, I've got it's kind of a hostage party. It's a captive participant in this conversation. And if you're not going to add anything to that, well, hey man, it doesn't really much matter. You can, I guess, kind of polish your game, but most of these guys guys are just like, oh yeah, hey, you're so beautiful, send some feet pics.
What are some of the big misconceptions that people have about like the sex work that you do?
I think the greatest.
You're on OnlyFans, people are gonna think that you're fucking and sucking regardless. It's like a chick, it's like, oh, I've only been a stripper for like a week, and it's like, immediately you think, ho. So it comes with the territory. You could be reading the Bible on there, and people are gonna hear, oh, what, OnlyFans? Ho.
Misconception is one that you made, that everything's really hardcore, like BDSM, which it is. I do BDSM events and things like that, but they are BDSM events.
Oh my god, these bitches, man. Don't tell them the truth.
With like Jenga and Uno, and you know, like it's all about like
Okay, that kind of sounds fun. Like, everybody's played strip poker.
nurturing the joy.
Hi. How much do you make a month?
About 4,000.
Okay. What's your selling point?
If there were to be like tags on a video, maybe like Asian, submissive. I do cosplays also. Like
That's what I meant by this.
that's what I do wear cat ears, and I do.
I didn't say that, but fuck, that's exactly what I was thinking. And I was also going to make the joke, and I think I was typing at the time, that she's definitely been fucked with one of those cat tails sticking out of her ass. I will guarantee that.
Do have a kitty butt plug.
I do this stuff for the people.
That I wear sometimes.
I wasn't wrong.
How do you build up a fan base?
In my personal experience, Twitch and Twitter have been the best for like promoting
I said Twitch thought. I know I said Twitch thought.
myself as a sex worker, like having a separate Twitter, just like posting lewd photos on there. I started selling videos on Twitter before I did OnlyFans, and that's like something I started doing like
Like a while ago.
Yeah.
Like sex work videos?
Yeah, just because it was like fun.
What does your family think? Or do they know?
My mom knows. Like I feel like she knows, but she pretends she doesn't know.
She's just like, okay, have fun doing your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's seen the multiple nose piercings, and she already knew what time it was.
Thank you.
Can I ask how much you make?
About $5,000.
Okay, all right.
So I'm retired from the adult industry, and this is my way of being able to reach out to my fan base. The biggest like money deal that I make is every Saturday. I do Saturday date night.
Oh, like one-on-one?
No, it's a live stream, and I get games, and we do game night, and we end up all getting fucked up, like
I love
drunk.
that for you.
All right, cool. It's kind of like what we do, except for I don't advocate for drinking, and I ain't fucked up. So
fuck. So to be perfectly honest, I just thought you were red herring.
Average chick, and again, I think Meme pointed it out in the Rumble chat. Yeah, Asian dudes get swiped on the least in the hierarchy of races. If you're gonna go ahead and rate or rank your sexual preferences when it comes to women looking for men, Asians are at the bottom. I'm not too sure what's next. I think they just classify all Asians together. So like Indian and Arabs, that's all classified as Asian. So it's a little bit weird, but they're right there. And if not, it's just above the Asians as well. And then after that, what would come in between? I think it's Hispanic, and then it's black, and then it's white. And then for the women, on the women's side, it's black at the bottom, and then it's is it Asian after that? And then it's Hispanic, and then it's, I get that mixed up, and then it's Asian. Is it? I think it's Asian number 3. Arab is number 4. Black's number 5. Hispanic number 2. White number 1. I think that's the way that it goes on the female side.
Yeah, people like.
Oh yeah, and also for OnlyFans girls, like the top ones outside of just the Black Swan event that was Black China or whatever, making just about 8 bands a month. She might have actually been making more than that, but regardless, she isn't anymore. It's not really the most attractive chicks. It's the chicks that have just them nipples point straight down to the floor when they're not being held up by that cat suit, because she's the most bog standard girl that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, she's fine. She is not exceptional, not great. Like, her skin's like, outside of maybe getting the opportunity to splash off, like, might even be, no, wouldn't be a dude. I won't go that far.
Conventionally attractive girls.
That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a, let me run that back.
I just thought you were red herring.
Yeah, people like conventionally attractive girls.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, and all the chicks up at the top, they just look like regular schmegular girls because they can talk to them in the DMs, or messages, and then they just think, oh, I could get her one day. She looks like the girl that I had a crush on in middle school or some fucking weird shit like that.
That's amazing. Mind blown.
And how much do you make a month?
I make between 5 and 6K a month.
Okay. What do you do?
Mostly just pictures.
That's the best type to do. It's like you're not really doing too much, but you're making what you need to make.
Yeah. I know I could make more, but it's only me. I don't include any other guys.
I like that.
Do you enjoy what you do?
You might as well just start fucking, because again, you know, there's always going to be the perception. Or maybe she's escalating it like old school porn stars. Like I'm referencing O&A days, back when they would bring on some of those airheads. The way that it works, it's solo, then it's girls, then it's boy-girl. And then what was it? Gangbang, and then the crescendo was the BBC, and then after that it just all kind of falls off a cliff, and then they just end up going into retirement. I don't make the facts, I just report them.
Enjoy it because it allows me to have the lifestyle that I want to have.
That's good. Yeah, you like to travel a lot.
No, I have a son, so I can't really travel that much. He has to go to school, so.
Yeah, she is the most regular schmegular.
I know exactly how that is. Do you find it really difficult to kind of balance your home?
Ooh, I bet you on her page. She's probably like, oh yeah, I need to go. She's definitely trying to play that. I'm a strong, independent, single mother. Make sure that you buy this video.
Home life with like a kid and then OnlyFans?
Not really. I work mostly when he's at school.
Yeah. All right.
How much do you make a month?
I make 250K a month.
Fuck! That's so it's just mind-blowing money.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. But I always like hesitate saying that because honestly, I deserve just as much respect as when I made $200 a month. You know, I feel like everyone assumes all OnlyFans people make hella bank, and it's really such a small minority. And honestly, like all of us are hustlers that work really hard.
They all, I bet you, not quite Jack Murphy is probably doing more content on the regular out in his wood shop. And he's only making $200 an hour. Like, there is no equity, okay, if you wanted to go ahead and distribute, because she is such a gross outlier in the situation. Like, okay, you had the midget, and then you had just the regular chick that was right there. They were making 5 Gs, and then a sharp drop-off, like, even Shaquanda Hulk there was only making, what, like, $2,500, okay? Her and the anime girl that's, like, what, half the size of her, they were both making the same. And then for the dudes, it was like $250. Like, they probably put in a hell of a lot of work as opposed to quasi-professional shoots. I don't even know.
What do you think that sets you apart from the rest of the industry for you to kind of get to that level?
Asian.
Like learning the actual
Tits.
basic skills of how to like get customer acquisition and then have them stay loyal and be happy being a fan of mine is like a thing that I feel like I truly and deeply understand.
That's wild.
I started paying for mentorship. I started paying girls who had great OnlyFans to give me an hour.
Would
Like-
you do that?
Smart.
Would you be like somebody's mentor?
Oh yeah, probably in the future when I have time and I'm like done with my goals and stuff.
I don't want to have to give up the sauce quite yet.
What are the biggest like misconceptions about what you do? Or
I think that it's easy. You know, even if I'm in the same room as a lot of other rich and successful people, I still do porn. And for a lot of people, that still means I don't deserve respect. Pop off.
How was that?
That was fun. I'm about to subscribe tonight.
Oh yeah?
Fuck it, why not? I'll subscribe to everybody.
This has been a fantastic experience, and I've learned a lot too. I learned that you can make money no matter how you look.
Tens of dollars.
Tens of dollars. I've learned that you could be a sensitive, compassionate dom, and I learned that even if you are a very attractive person, you can still make money on OnlyFans.
Imagine.
Wow, I want to die. That makes... Hey, man. You can go ahead and make as much money as you want, but eventually at the end of the day, you take a look. How many successful, quasi-successful porn stars end up leaving the industry and end up in safe, secure, happy marriages? The men, you can go ahead and take them out of the equation. But as for the women, Jenna Jameson, oh, no. Okay, that's about where my references for porn stars kind of end up. Mary Carey, right? She was one. She ran for governor of California, and I think she was on again, off again with the porn industry a whole bunch of different times. So that's going exceedingly well. But yeah, hey man, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So, well, if we couldn't get enough laughs to begin with, I know this one's going to be funny as fuck. And I'll kick it open for questions here. I'll just put the clarion call out right now for questions, okay? we'll just we'll let this one go. We'll play along. We'll play along with everybody that's out there, and then after that, we'll probably wrap it up because my head kind of hurts. It hurts a little bit, but I said we had 4 videos. We're gonna play 3 3/4 videos because that first one was so fucking boring.
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
It's got to be the guy in the pink sweater. I know we were wrong the first time around, okay? Pink sweater, okay, you kind of have AIDS Ethan Klein down in the right bottom hand corner. I'm just going to go by eyes, but yeah, the shoulders on the Asian kid up at the top, that's yeah, yeah, I've already got uneasy feelings. This is gross.
When did everyone realize they were gay?
Probably like end of high school after my first relationship. It was a girl, and it was just not for me.
I think for me, it was in middle school. It was like before puberty.
that dude is
so I was
so
just kind of figuring
gay.
things out for myself.
Holy
and also
shit.
other kids were understanding too. So that really helped me to find myself when I would talk about it.
15.
Oh.
So I know exactly when it was. I grew up in a very religious home, and I too was in relationships with girls. So what I did was I hid myself for a long time. So I'm trying not to tear up. It wasn't until the pandemic when I came out to my little brother.
I actually knew when I was 8. My grandma took me to see Mamma Mia, and if you have seen the movie, you know the beat.
I've actually, what was that, 2008? I'm trying to remember the chick I went to see that with. Oh my god. Oh, she even had a guy's name. Oh my god, maybe I'm gay.
Scene. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I knew something was just a little bit off about me when
Yeah, Amanda Seyfried has, what a pause screen. She's got great tits. She's another great example. Wonky fucking eyes. Like, okay, the worst thing about her is if you got your side chick in the room next to you, okay, she's definitely gonna have one fucking eye on the wall, or one eye on the door, but goddamn butt face.
when I realized that I was more attracted to Sky than I was Sophie. I'm like, something about him.
You know, mine honestly is right after Twilight came out. With Robert Pattinson. I don't know.
Okay, why do I have so many gay adjacent stories, for fuck's sakes? But no, I was working at the night manager at it's Movie Gallery. Fuck it, the place has gone out of business at this point in time. But yeah, I was the night manager that was over there, and there was a dusty old woman who came in and said, "My Blu-ray doesn't work," and there was a couple of other people that would come in as well and say, "My Blu-ray doesn't work." And the day manager, who was, I guess, the store manager, so I would have been the assistant manager, okay. She said, "Okay, I'm going to take home this copy of the movie. You take home this copy of the movie. Just let it play, make sure that it all works and all that stuff." And that was back in the time when, Blu-ray players still needed a direct connection to the internet. Is that still a thing where there's firmware updates for Blu-rays? I know that everything's online now, so if anybody still watches physical media, let me know when it comes to that. But the movie that we had to take home was obviously Twilight, so I had to watch that. And just to see that the movie worked, and yeah, it was so fucking gay. So yeah, I could imagine if you had certain tingling feelings in regards to that. Fair enough.
Whose team?
Of course. Pattinson for sure. Edward.
I knew in middle school, like, there was something up with me. I was like, I like men. That's 100%. But I called myself bisexual. And then freshman year in high school, I was just like, I'm gay. Like,
no such thing as a bisexual guy. You suck dick. You are a... Oh, tomorrow we're on Rumble exclusively.
Like, the way I feel about women is nothing like the way I feel about men.
Okay. I already revealed mine, but what is everyone's favorite celebrity crush?
Mine is also a vampire. It's Paul Wesley from Vampire Diaries. He was like my gay awakening, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well mine was Robert Pattinson, so I'm the vampire.
Yeah, we got...
Ross Lynch. Something about that man is just, I just love Ross Lynch. Yeah.
Prince and Idris Elba.
Mine right now, I think, is Pedro Pascal.
You're on the Pedro Pascal train?
Isn't he gay though?
Yeah, I am.
The way, right? Show you the way to the bedroom and the way to the cock.
Your daddy. Matt Bomber from White Collar. Love, like, the snake eyes are so sexy.
I'll watch that show. That was a good show. That dude's super gay. He was also in Chuck. Great show. I like Chuck. I pointed to my first 5 seasons, well, the only 5 seasons of Chuck that's over there. He was the original CIA guy. He was supposed to get the, I'm going to fuck up the name of what Chuck Zachary Levi ended up getting in his head. Intersect or the intercept? Yes.
That's it. What do you
Yeah, but White Collar was pretty good for a serialized show.
guys hate about straight men?
Their inability to like take criticism or
my
take
God,
no as
yes.
an answer.
Yeah.
Like, what is up with that? Like, I understand patriarchy and all that, but still.
I know, like consent.
What? Their inability to say no? Yeah, normally if you're trying to hit, it's like, no. So it'd be the other way around for you can't take no.
Literally.
Their inability to have any sort of fashion. It's just t-shirts
Just about to
and
say
jeans.
that.
T-shirts, jeans, or like just basketball shorts.
There we go. Do I get some straight cred back?
You know, you see those men who clearly use like the 3-in-1 shampoos, and I'm just like,
Oh my God.
how?
They brush their teeth with it.
Yeah, like I swear.
Oh my God, this one guy had a 10-in-1. I did not even want to ask what it meant.
Lucifer, I just wanted to ask you, so you said at 15 is when you knew, right? That you were gay?
Yes, that's when I came to terms with it for myself.
And then you said like during COVID was when you told your brother?
Yes.
So that whole time he didn't know?
No.
Really? How did that feel for you? Because were you guys close or?
We were, but I moved from Memphis when I was 18.
Okay.
We've been long distance for all that time.
I see.
He really didn't make a big deal out of it. Just told me that he loved me no matter what.
I see. Well, can I ask why did you not come out to him earlier if you guys felt so comfortable together with that? Or
Yes.
supportive?
Yes. So for me, when I was growing up, the thing that mattered most was getting married and having a family. I had to keep that facade a long time. I was actually practicing to be a minister in 2012, right when President Obama declared gay marriage legalized nationwide. And when I was in,
I want to hear.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go with the guy in the pink sweater. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something clever, but it was just there's 3 letters that are in my head right now, and I think so far I've been able to keep this monetizable.
Hey, have you spotted the mole yet? Well, hang tight because we're gonna get
Yeah,
there.
he's sitting
Until
in the
then,
box
subscribe
right
to our
now.
channel.
That's the only box
and
he's
now let's
ever
get back
been
to the
in.
video.
that tank top that he's wearing is really tacky.
Sorry, just the jeans and the shirt.
Good luck, guys. It kind of hurted a little bit. Kind of hurted.
Why do you think they were suspicious of you?
Mainly because I'm wearing just jeans and a t-shirt, but I look stylish and I look amazing.
Yeah, he's a certifiable homo, I would imagine so.
So.
Yeah,
Lucifer, I
the
remember
little
you
head
mentioning
tilt at
that
the
like
end.
gay marriage was being legalized in 2012, but it was 2015, right? 2013.
Yeah, that's what I
2013.
thought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like, yeah, because it was, I remember it precisely. I was on the phone with my pastor actually when that announcement was made.
He was running in 2012, so yeah, he would have.
Right.
So 15? 16? I'm bad at math.
I'm terrible.
Well, it took a while for it to.
Okay. Somebody pointed out that they're all soy boys regardless. I was going to say, well, they all super... It's really tough not to scream it right now, but no, they definitely all super sus because nobody can do math or remember dates. Frankly, it was one of the darkest days in American history. It's kind of led us to where we have ourselves right now when it comes to the Bud Light situation, but I think it was 15, right?
Actually go into legislation. So you can say 2012, but if you're...
It wasn't legislation. It was decided by the Supreme Court and one of the most egregious oversteps outside of Roe v. Wade when it comes to legislating from the bench. So, yeah.
Technically, yes, it did take a few years into that second term before it was actually registered.
2015.
What are some things you look for in a guy?
Oh, creativity, style, and confidence.
Number one.
Elasticity of an asshole.
One would be hygiene. Yeah. I bathe at least twice a day, if not more.
We're in a drought.
So, baby, please look. I gotta freshen up. So I expect that from someone else.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah. Yeah, my boyfriend every time my ex-boyfriend.
Oh no.
Yeah, every time I'd come in, like the room was just super.
Oh no, what happened? Did you guys break up? No, I just all the way until the end. I'd always show up at his bedside with my little dog in a little overcoat, and he would cough, and I'd dab his head.
Messy, and like I'm really big on bathroom cleanliness.
Yes, it's the last place you are at night and the first place you are in the morning. And most traditional men are just dirty in the bathrooms.
Right.
No. All the guys that are in the chat, when you go over to a chick's house, does your bathroom I'm kind of a clean freak, and again, now I'm docked gay points. I'm just gonna say it again. Now I'm being docked gay points, okay, but keeping everything that I do incredibly impeccably clean. maybe that's the tism part, okay, not the ism that they're looking for. But female bathrooms are fucking abominations of cleanliness. Maybe that's just the chicks that I frequent around, but you guys go ahead and add your 2 cents on that. I think on a balance of probabilities, like, yeah, okay, there might be piss on the toilet seat, or, you know, maybe on the taps or something that's a little bit unsightly, but a bitch will have fucking a day and a half old toothpaste on the fucking ring around her, ring around the drain, and then there's a hairspray in the fucking mirror. Like, that shit is an abortion. So that guy, either he's overcompensating or himself. Can't say that. God damn it,
for
this
me,
one's
definitely
tougher than I
funny.
thought it
And,
would
I
be.
mean, obviously you have to look good. That's yeah, that's not started though. Mine is basically somebody that could just hang and vibe with me. I'm a very active person, whether that be like I'm going out hiking, I go out working out. Height doesn't really matter. I mean, haven't found anybody as tall as me yet.
How tall are you?
6'6".
Okay.
How tall are you?
6'2", but I have these on right now, so a little bit taller.
I love those, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
they're
They're brand new.
very
They're
cool.
Doc
Me too, me too.
Look at.
I love dogs.
These are the brand new model. They have little.
Yeah, I
okay.
know. I saw those.
Oh,
I
they're
saw
so
those.
cool.
Did you miss the memo that we were supposed to wear boots there?
Yes.
I did.
You know,
I do prefer men that are shorter than me, a little more on the submissive side.
We're out.
I hate the bottom.
Oh.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah, he's like a caricature of a blaxploitation film. Okay, if there was the equivalent to the black gorilla pimp, not a racist sense or anything like that, but just the guy with the fuzzy dashboard. Like, if there was a guy that would come out and, you know, if he'd step out of the Oldsmobile that pulls up on the side of the curb, and when he steps out, it would go. And yeah, no, he would definitely be that character in that film.
I guess because I was in such a controlled environment for so many years, I just have a way of controlling that space.
Can we run down and say what we are? Like, you already answered.
Yes.
We'll say bottom.
Top. Or verse. Top first.
I say I'm a first top.
Yeah, verse bottom.
I don't know what that means. Well, the top and bottom thing is self-explanatory, but fuck his verse. I don't care either. I'm never going to find myself in this situation.
He's definitely a bottom.
Ricky is a bottom for sure. Did you see what this man was wearing? Had the midriff and all. Yeah, just takes the right person for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's very dependent. But honestly, like, the verse comes in more so when it's with like hookups and stuff like that.
Well, baby, I'm a Scorpio, so like.
Me too.
Oh, nice. So nice.
When Matt dapped up Lucifer,
That was, I was like, okay, that was a little straight.
that felt very hetero to me. Ew.
Oh, and my other thing, if they're open to threesomes, because I want to do that.
Hey, say it to the camera.
Oh no, humans.
If you're out there and you're open to threesomes, Lucifer is available.
I think it's better on paper. I just want to break the truth to you.
Really?
Because it's just another person. It just gets a lot. I don't know. I just feel like
I
right?
completely agree. It's more of a novelty for sure.
Is it like a lot of just
sitting
more
around or
sitting around?
Yeah, one person.
When's it my turn, guys?
No, it's like 2 at a time. I mean, it's like great.
Let's do a round of smash or pass.
Dominic Fike.
Smash. Michael B. Jordan.
Smash.
Ooh, Creed 3.
Oh my
Creed
god.
3. The Rock.
Sidebar for a second. Okay. There's no equivalent for chicks in that Creed setting, okay? Because he had the movie poster that was out there.
Smash.
Ooh, Creed 3.
Oh my god.
There's no chicks getting oiled up, like, at least in Western cinema, and that's why everything sucks. But yeah, for the bottoms that are down there, okay, we know what time it is for Jonathan Majors.
Creed 3.
I'm joking. That dude's innocent.
Rock.
What?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
Wait, that's so surprising to me because you said that you were top, like you like being in control. Dude, The Rock?
Yeah. I can take
He might be a
He's
super
shorter
bottom.
than you. Wait.
Yeah, I am. But
The
I
Rock
mean,
is huge.
I've
Okay, I
been
got it.
watching wrestling for a long time too.
Ain't nobody topping The Rock. Come on.
That's sus. Rock's ugly.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you.
No, that he's super gay.
Oh, they bitches. They jealous.
Yeah.
They see I'm totally
Yeah, he's somebody who's gonna knock you out. Then the last thing that you hear is him spitting into his hand.
star power. They just didn't want to share the money with me. I'm not someone that gets offended easily, but bitch, that offended me. I am offended. This is the shit I'm talking about. This makes no damn sense. Look at me. What? Do I look straight to you?
No.
Come on.
you want to continue playing because you think that there's potentially still alliance among the four of you in the box, raise your hand on 3, all right? 1, 2, 3.
Wait, raise your hand, just continue playing?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
So you four are confident that the mole is out. Is that correct?
I think so.
I can unconfidently say. Yeah.
These like my besties right here.
So that means the game has ended.
Oh.
If the box turns green, you have correctly voted the mole out, and you four will share a cash prize.
Yeah, I'm still thinking that it's damn it, man. All of these jokes, fuck it. This is not like any of these live streams you get monetized anyways. It's either Faggy Krueger or I still haven't figured out a good name for him just because he creeps me out so much. So maybe that one's throwing me off, but yeah, it's either the guys that are on the end. Fitting, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it for. I still think it's the pink guy. I want to hear you guys before we go in. So, yeah, long hair. He's deceptive. Soy boys. Yeah, no, CDP. Beanie. You think it's Beanie? Rookie would know. I got lucky married. Hey, Ed, you married? Good for you, brother. Good for you. You, as long as you got yourself a good one, you did the proper vetting. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Pink. I'm thinking it's pink. I think the pink is probably, he's probably got like a gay cousin or a gay brother or some shit like that. So he knows some of the lingo, and the fact that he immediately couldn't name the character in Twilight, that's a bit sus, but he knew the actor. Like, come on now. Yeah, CDP. There you go. That's what's up. Same, never married. Yeah. Yep. Slang. Yo, you guys is funny. Guy's bathroom gets bad press, but most girls, you have some crazy bathroom stories. It's fucking ridiculous. Cool. Right on, right on. Yeah. I'm thinking it's pink. Rookie thinks that it's the beanie. Could be. It could be, but I'm thinking it's pink.
If the box turns red, that means the mole is still among you four, and they win the cash prize themselves.
It's gotta be.
Are you guys ready?
Of course.
God, I knew I was unconfident.
Don't
I
act
was
surprised.
unconfident. I
What?
said.
No. Why would I act surprised? This is one of you aren't my besties.
All right. So the mole has won. And on the count of 3, I'm gonna have the mole step forward. 1, 2, 3.
What? We're all the moles?
Let's go. I think there was a mix-up, you guys.
Look at us. We are besties after all.
Hey,
I was very confused.
I
I
was
was
like, you had me with the fit, Ricky.
For real?
Honestly, yes.
Dude, thank you, dude. This is my girlfriend's tea.
Yeah. I thought everybody misheard the question. Dude, I took a step and I was like, are these people stupid? Like, why is everyone else stepping up? Like, I'm only straight. Dude, y'all are gay.
I thought that everyone was gay.
Have either of you ever been mistaken as gay or more feminine?
Oh, yeah. Well. Oh, shit.
Yes. For a long time.
I know, every night I feel like when I go out with my friends or whatever, I get hit on by more guys than girls sometimes, and
Yeah, you can tell by the vocal intonation.
it's very common, yeah.
I got mistaken for being gay a lot of the time. I'll be honest, I went on dates with guys because so many people were suspecting me of it, but I was just like, that's not me. After being on those dates, I was like, I like women. That's a fact.
My story that I was telling was very genuine. I'd suppressed my alternative to being macho straight for a long time because I just don't fit the mold for the typical straight guy. There's always questions of, is he or isn't he?
No, dude.
Yeah, he was. That's interesting. Because, I don't know, what did he borrow his sister's shirt or?
I've been training for this for a week.
How did you train for it?
Bro, I FaceTimed all my gay homies. They were saying like, I'm gonna be a versatile because that's like the least sus, but it's also gay. Dude, I practiced walking, I practiced my fits. I was doing like 360 Snapchat videos, like, dang, do I look gay or not? Like, does my ass pop?
I work at Urban Outfitters. There's a lot of gay men. He helped me pick up this nail polish.
I called all my gay friends and I watched like a whole bunch of drag. I watched so much drag, bro.
Oh God, I'm sure there's going to be some, questionably faggy activity that's going to coming out of somebody that's. I didn't even realize that there were that many gay shows. What the fuck is going on? That's why I don't watch media anymore. Christ Almighty! But I forgot what I was gonna say. I just got thrown off by all the, you know, mentally compromised dudes.
Oh, like, and it's actually really good. So I would probably keep watching like after this.
I think my game plan was to just not offend anybody. I hope I stuck to that. I was.
Okay, then, yeah, it does kind of make sense. Okay, just how over the top so many of those guys are, and how, you know, questionably, yeah, over sexualized they are. The first thing that they hop to, it kind of makes sense in retrospect. But good prank, good prank.
I'm very inclusive.
I applied for this episode because, especially right now with the whole red pill movement, Aiden Ross, Andrew Tate, the toxic male influences out there, that it's very important to show like other men, and especially younger men that are coming up into this world, that
I can see the caption that's coming up. Yo, man. It's all these guys who are, used to get hit on and all that shit, and I'm not gay. Okay, cool. You go ahead and you yell that as loud as you want in your closet.
it is okay to be feminine. Is it okay to express your emotions? Is it okay to be vulnerable?
Accept everyone.
No, it's not. That's a one-way path to you probably dabbling in the other side across the fence, bro. Come on now.
It doesn't matter what your looks, sexuality, gender are. Just accept everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's a little bit different.
And don't be mad if you're not as confident as the people who are.
Like not jumping to conclusions and not like stereotyping anyone, letting them speak for themselves. Yeah.
I changed my locks.
God, I wish instead of those lights just turning red, that just all started on fire. Good gag, and all just kind of fell apart. Like, okay, they said that they're all straight, but then, yeah, given their descriptions at the end, it's okay if guys just get in touch with their emotions like that. Sure, you're not trying to rationalize a couple of feelings that are out there, but, yeah, that was good. That was good. How much time? Yeah, we got way too much time on that one. Okay, unless anybody really wants to watch that one, it's probably where we are about to wrap up on this one, because we still, okay, and this is about as long as I normally intend on going, but no, I think tomorrow exclusively on Rumble, that one's going to be fun. We're going to have the normie take on Mike Tyson, and then we're also going to have the Mike Tyson was innocent. This is all, for everybody who hasn't been around on this one, because I see some new names that are in the chat. Shout out to you guys. But yeah, that's the Mike Tyson rape case, okay? Back when he got thrown in jail for a while. Everybody just immediately jumps to him and thinks, oh, he did it, the big scary black guy. And it's like, I don't really think so. I don't really think so. And some other people have done some good research when it comes to that stuff, put it in documentary form. It's about a 45-minute long look, and I think we can add some additional context on top of that, while also laying out the facts to begin with, and then seeing the alternative take on things. He was ultimately convicted, but I don't believe women like that off rip. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to peruse the chat here, because you guys, I'm consistently surprised whenever anybody turns out for this shit. So shout out to you guys. I really appreciate that as well. Big Ed's been bouncing between both chats. Okay. Big man, Manu, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you for turning out. And Brian holding down the YouTube side. Shout out to you, my man. It's always good to see you guys. Yeah, that was way too gay. He was super gay and incredibly fucking gay. Yeah, Faggy Krueger. Yeah, that's for true. LOL. Not gay dates. Guy. Yeah, not gay dates. Guys though. Yeah, exactly. Soy boys. That's about the nicest thing I could think about it. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, for true. For true. Yeah, those guys. I don't think I could act gay that much, but if there was that much money on the line, they did an excellent job researching all that shit. So that's for true. You know what? Between the two chats, yeah, fuck it. You know what? We'll go back, do this for you guys, because, hey, man, I really appreciate everybody turning out for this. So I fucking despise this video, but I said that we were going to do 4 videos. We're going to do fucking 4 videos, okay? And then we're going to close it out. So, because, yeah, we have a better turnout than I ever thought that we would. So, shout out to you guys. And, yeah, let's just do the rest of this video, okay? Okay. So, let's just go back, okay? Are we right in the middle of this? So, fuck it. Okay. This was spin the ball. I don't need to see them make out anymore. Just go with this one. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, we'll just go with this guy's. Yeah, 1 off. Did I have the... Yeah, okay, got it on 1.25. Fuck it. Fuck it.
We'll just give it a
Do
go.
it live.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, why are they kissing now? Haram. Haram. Oh my god, pause.
Oh god.
What's up, man?
Oh, actually, that's good. That's good contrast, considering how queer the previous video was. So at least it's relatively straight, reasonably looking good people. So, yeah, okay, fine.
I tried to spin
Palate
it at one
cleanser.
point so that it would land on Sasha, and I wasn't able to make it happen.
3, 2, 1.
I think it's on. There is on. It's getting on. It's on.
It's getting on. I'm just gonna kiss all of us buddies.
Let's go. I'm coming.
Alrighty, you guys have your decisions? Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Why are you guys cheering him on? It's
I
fucking
hope my mom
weird.
isn't watching.
Should we leave?
Yes.
Hold on.
That's a wrap for today. Harry, it's your turn.
He's like, oh no.
3, 2, 1.
You didn't even grab it.
Yeah,
It was just.
Yo. That's what's up. Yo, he grabbing and all that
Intense.
stuff?
So I was like right there. I don't think I've ever seen two people go at it like that close. Yep.
Oh, the black guy and the white guy fighting over, I still can't get away with that on YouTube.
Okay, round 4. This is the singles' final opportunity to reveal their feelings for one another and see if they're reciprocated.
Excited. Who's drunk? I would. You're like, nah, I'm chill. I'm good.
No, I'm drunk. I'm feeling pretty drunk.
I'm feeling way too lit. I think I'm a little bit the most lit out of everyone, but I'm enjoying myself and having way too much fun.
Matt, get up here.
Okay.
At the beginning, I felt mutual vibe. I'm so sorry, I'm way drunker than I thought. I didn't realize that when I made eye contact with you. I would love to get to know you better, even though you live in Austin. Love to get to know you better while you're in town. We can like go hang out, grab a drink or something after this.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Awesome. Love to hear it. Bring it from
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leaning in, that's a good sign.
Got it.
Me too.
Analysis at this point is thrown out the way.
Yeah. Man, this is a lot of pressure.
It's okay.
Okay. Most of the game I was into Sasha because I felt that we had a lot in common and that made the most sense. It's very difficult to decide because I did like both, so I kind of just had to choose one.
He's going for the sure thing. There it is. Hey, man.
Honestly,
hey, shout out to him for knowing when he's beat, and if he had the first chance at that, it might have been an opportunity, but hey, well, hey, man, he just decided to go with take the sure way out, okay?
I have like a lot of friendships, and like what I base my relationships off of is like.
That's why, you know, because he picked the white girl over and over again, and then she just decided, well, I would like to go home at some point in time. And so he just decided, fuck it, I'll throw a Hail Mary. She was really into me, but I'll put you in the friend zone for right now, which is code for if you want to smash, all right, we'll see where this goes after that. But he's just going to try to let her down as nicely as he can right now, but she's in the sex only category. This is friend zoning the other way around because she likes him. You can see the pursed lips there, okay, and then just the closed eyes, and she's looking directly at him, but they're also a little bit soft. So my analysis does get thrown a bit out of the window, but then you could also say that alcohol makes for a more pointed and more visceral interpretation of the actual emotions that are out there. It's one way that you can go.
How much I can be a friend first.
Right.
I just feel like our conversations were very genuine and it was easy to talk to.
Thanks.
Yeah, she's leaning in a lot. He's completely upright. She'd fuck, but again, she's also drunk, so no, haram.
Jordan and I could be wonderful friends. And yeah, I think him and I could work really well together, but I don't know if the romantic connection was there necessarily.
Yeah, she just wants to go home at some point in time. She still has a father in her life.
Yeah.
He did vote for you a few times.
Sorry. Hearing that makes me want to like punch him in the face because I'm like, no, you have Gabby, like she's a fucking catch.
Oh, I feel shitty.
I looked drunk for this.
I'm drunk too. I'm not gonna lie, like when I first saw everyone, like you definitely caught my eye. So, and I'm glad that we vibe and we have a lot in common.
Yeah,
like
we
it's
do.
too much. It's kind of scary. Guitar,
head.
piano, and EDM, and it's hard to find EDM heads out there. So I'm really grateful that like I found you and like yeah, I'm excited. So yeah. Would you like to go on a date?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think there's a very strong chance at romance there, and they're both a little crazy. In a good way. I think they're meant for each other.
Oh, everybody pairs off. Wow. To say that I'm excited about finishing that one, that might be a bit of an overstatement, but at least took you guys to the top of the hour. How about that? That sounds fucking good to me. Exactly. So, no, yeah, the 4 videos, 4 very, very, 2 very fun videos, 2 very fun videos that were out there. And again, I'm just always incredibly shocked that you guys turn out for this stuff, and I appreciate that. So I'll just do a once through the chat one more time, make sure. Oh, okay, good. No, we're on that and all this stuff. So yeah, exactly. No, you guys are great. You guys are great over here. You guys are good over here as well. Novices, it's 2 white people, 2 black people, 2 Asian people. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, they had everything completely. Yeah, completely paired off on purpose. And yeah, we all noticed that right at the beginning. You were here for the beginning as well. Yeah, I don't know if I vocalized that or not, but that's 1000% true. Yeah, and it was also their first video. I thought that they said that this was a brand new series that they were going to try to do as well. So yeah, it makes sense to ease everything in there together. They didn't have anybody that was intentionally sus. So exactly. Don, check out Morgan Ariel on Rumble. She calls the red pill gay. Do you guys want to watch that clip? Because I've seen that bitch. Oh, fuck her. This was another idea. I made mention of this right at the beginning. Putting these bitches on. I make a more pointed reference to it in a video that I'm pretty sure is coming out very, very shortly. Within the next couple of days. But yeah, that bitch that's out there. Holy man! I'll show you something about that Morgan Ariel girl. You know, she's giving me life here for a second. So okay. We'll just do this. Yeah, because I thought really, really hard about doing a Trad Thoughts on Trial stream as well, because there's a whole bunch of them that have been put just absolutely going wild lately, especially with the Rolo stuff about him saying the quickest way to become a high-value man. And it's like, oh, yeah, that totally makes sense. But they're saying, you're just trying to have trans surgeries but have a vasectomy. One chick who I was like, oh, no, she seems all right, but no. And then, you know, that's what happens when you trust chicks. I need to find, what did I do? I think I replied to that one as well. It was an MLD tweet, right? Oh, right, yeah. And then she doubled down on this one, but that one as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe I'll just give you guys a taste of this stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and... Or did I just reply to that one? No, for Pete's sake. Replies. Because I need to get the video that Morgan Tard, whatever her fucking name is. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. I was replying to somebody else. Okay, so. Okay, we got that fucking brainlet. Yo, it's time to put this bitch on fucking blast. What do we got? What do we got? Full stream capture video. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is the one that you were talking about, right, Bri? Yeah, no, that's what I thought. So go ahead and watch this one real quick. This will take us over the 2-hour mark because, ooh, I hate it. I haven't listened to her talk before, but we'll give you guys a little bit of a taste about this Trad Thoughts on Trial. She is, actually, I should give you the background on this bitch, okay? Because I think that would be pretty pointed. She is What do we got? Got her profile. That's right here. Okay, so that makes sense. Bruh, just look at everything. Look at everything. Look at this. A Christian activist, lioness for Jesus Christ, truth seeker, Turning Point USA representative, fashion designer, and CEO at Shop on God. And look at her. Oh my God, she's got all the creepy Joe is a pedo, sniffing and touching kids is his forte. And look at my merchandise line. Oh my God. See, look, fellow patriots. It's Joe Biden with a bunch of sparkles, and my prez is the pedo. But look at her posing with her bag and making sure that that emblem is right there, right on her titties. And oh, it makes me want to put my head through the fucking wall that there are simps that are out there that, it makes me so fucking upset. But let's listen to her brainlet take on this stuff. And yeah, saying that red pill guys are homosexuals. Interesting. Very interesting. So I don't know how long it's going to be till all
I don't know how long it's going to be till all you red pill, incel, manosphere guys are...
So already we've got the shaming language because, okay, I don't want to spoil the reveal here. We'll just listen to this.
Like banging trannies and being like full-fledged gay boys, but
right.
I think you're like getting kind of close, so you need to reel it in a little bit. Just
yo, she looks exactly like chick I used to have in my rotation. So this is just extra fucking infuriating, and her voice isn't that dissimilar.
And get into your Bible, understand what your position is as a man.
Get back on the plantation.
And if you're worried about women screwing you over, ask God to give you discernment and pick the right kind of women. And then you have nothing to worry about, because if you're in God's will, He's never going to steer you wrong. I don't know.
Remember, guys, just get back on the plantation. She's so mad at these red pill guys. Make men godly again. Reject the demonic red pill. Look at all of that emotional language that's in there. Demonic. Make men godly again. Submit yourself to a higher power. Make sure that you wife up these hoes. We're not going to watch the full video. I think the snippet's pretty decent, but you can also check this as well. And Kenzie Mack here, she is actually a mom and in a successful relationship, and she's done cosplay for a long time as well. And she's actually on the up and up. Somebody who unfortunately... actually, not unfortunately. Somebody who I would say is good, and I don't think that I would regret endorsing her. But take a look. Take a look at this tweet. The way that this one's cropped is a little bit different, but this one was back in 2013, before all of her Turning Point USA and her come to God moments. Being a single mom can be so hard sometimes, especially when you constantly harassed by the sperm donor. But guys, you make sure that you wife up these hoes. You know where she's coming from? She is coming from a perspective that she's been chucked and dumped a bunch of times. I would imagine her body count is probably somewhere north of 3 digits. Or not 3 digits, sorry, 3 dozen. I won't put her that far on the track, but I also don't know how old she is. So maybe I wouldn't be that far off when it comes to this stuff, because we've all heard that. We've all heard those talking points over and over and over again. Oh, it's all you hyper-masculine guys. You're really gay. You have no other play. You have no other play. It's like leftists whenever they find themselves in a political argument. Yeah, well, Trump did that. Yeah, okay. I don't hold anybody up as an idol. I like Trump. I like some of the things that Trump does. Do I think that he's the perfect pillar of a man? And the perfect representation of what a leader should be, and everything that he says is the word? No, absolutely not. There's this weird thing called independent thought, and she definitely identifies with the second half of that message as well. The fuck ended up happening there? That's weird. Anyways, but no, yeah, that pisses me off. That pisses me off a lot, okay? Listen, you guys are all just thinking about yourselves. All you need to do is just shut up and be like these tradcons that are out there that we can easily take advantage of. Because, yeah, no, I'm not going to lie. She's reasonably attractive. But I also don't believe that she believes any of her own messaging. Because, yeah, no, we'll just go ahead and we'll go right through her media that's right out there. I swear to God, there better not be anything that's on there. But is that her right there? Because... Yeah, a majority of Christian conservatives in America have become cheerleaders for the devil. Just listen to all this emotionalist language. That's another reason why I'm... Something else that I wanted to do at the exact same time. I don't know if anybody caught this meme. If you're still in the chat, Sneeko was on FNF on Wednesday, and he's really gotten to that point where, yeah, he's taking that tradcon pill. He's just the Islamist tradcon at this point in time. But he was always talking through emotional language. All of the shoulds, coulds, woulds that are out there. Oh, the demonic nature of the music today. What are we, back in the 1980s? Fucking Christ. I'm an avowed metalhead, and we were going through the exact same shit at this point in time, and you just trying to say that things that you don't like are demonic and evil. That's not the fucking way that this shit goes. If you're going to try to claim the RP, if you're going to try to be red pill, you have to observe things for the way that they are, not the way that you want them to be. Sure, you can aspire to that stuff, but you gotta be fucking pointed when it comes to this stuff. Not everything that you see is a prescription. Sometimes things are just simply a description. Oh, vasectomy, you're just gonna be killing yourself. No. And then you end up, yeah, with Isabella Moody, who I shouted out last time because she was on FNF, okay, last Friday. Last Friday, she had a very good showing. You know, she seemed to back up her point in time, but here she is. Here she is. A vasectomy is a trans surgery. That's absolutely fucking retarded. But if you get one, you're not a man. You're mentally retarded. Re/tard. It's really good that you can double down on that stuff. And then she also doubled down on it as well. Still make sure that, yeah, you post and you pin your most recent hit viral video right there on, yeah, Red Pill Rants. Interesting. And then you immediately start to shit on more. Because where she doubled down on this stuff. I've seen this as well. You spank your children. Yeah, retweeting Xena. That's on there. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I will say it again. Vasectomies are trans surgery. Sorry. You can't just cut off your testicles. Does anybody realize that that's not what you fucking do anyways? But okay, cool. Weird take that you have out there. And then identify as high value. Do we got to put up the original Rolo tweet? Jesus fucking Christ. What defines high value man? You never listen to a fish about how you fish. Or you never listen to a fish for advice in order to catch fish. You ask fishermen. I would ask your husband, okay, what is a high value man? The ability to protect, provide, procreate, and preach. It's always wrapped in this emotional babble. That's why you can't listen to women. In situations like this, women are great at a bunch of different things. Don't think that I'm just shitting on women in general. It's just these women who are preaching from on high. These trad thoughts that are out there saying that I'm a traditional woman and traditional men are this, and this, while screaming all over social media. Normally women are feminine, friendly, and also reserved in their demeanor, and they aren't out there on the internet quite like that. But yeah, somebody else, okay, Leia Halprin, she has been, oh yeah, she hopped on that Tate bandwagon, and now because Tate is, he's not quite popping in the algorithm like he used to, well now all of a sudden, oh, she's taking that tradcon pill 100% as well. She wants to make men better again, which is just more or less make men more obedient, put them back under our thumb, because the feminism grift, yeah, that's kind of old. That's for the ugly chicks that are out there. But the new form of attracting men, well, that right there, oh my God, that's just making them supplicate to God. Yeah, just bring them back to the church that tells them that men just need to be better. They never, ever have to take accountability. When was the last time you were at a sermon? I've been to church a couple of different times over the past few years. Every single time it's about men need to be better. Women, on the other hand, perfect, made with sugar, spice, and everything nice. All they need to do is they need to find the right man and they need to submit to that man. But of course, now they're just out there demanding that every other man lives up to their standards. And what are their standards? Well, whatever they're feeling on that certain day. And Leia Halprin, oh, perfect fucking example that's out there. Now she's just bought completely into the trad ideology. I'm sorry. Interesting, though, with the coronation that happened earlier today. I don't know how I have anything to say on it, so I didn't really make a video on it. But I'm sorry, but just find the whole concept of the monarchy utterly ridiculous and outdated. See where we're going with this one? Or maybe you read my quote tweet over there. They're just ordinary people that the entire world props up on this divine pedestal. It's weird. Huh. So you find some traditions weird and antiquated, but then you also want to say that the red pill is toxic and evil and it's going to leave men incels and misogynists. Very fucking interesting. yeah, I want to do a series like this where we sit all these bitches around a fucking round table, run through their history, and show you that they are indeed, if they want to be talking in godly terms, fuck it, turnabout's fair play, all of these false prophets that are out there, because they're out there preaching the good word of the Lord. And I guess that's going to be the shift of the red pill in 2023. I thought that, hey, those TradCon outlets, that Daily Wire would have some version of whatever podcast where you just have some banal vanilla host and you have a bunch of, stupid hoes on the other side and you just preach the word of God to them. But no. They're just going to try to take it down once again. Send all your legion of hoes with all your simps that are out there. Because, just check the replies that are in here. People love a leader. Thanks, balding Adam. Jeffrey Towson. Oh, it's about unifying a culture around a ritual and a tradition, creating social cohesion. The alternative is infighting and fragmentation. Somebody who fucking gets it. The British hate them. They all do. Oh, the British hate them too. Findom, foot fetish, not safe for work. I'm British. Exactly. Yep, she thinks that she's preaching to the choir, but ends up fucking falling short. The best way to choose a leader is through a series of testing which objectively determines the best human being in a number of key metrics. Yeah. Just fucking, I really hope that she sees this, bro. No. You know what ends up happening with that? Biden! There you go, Biden. Go ahead, because these systems always get corrupted the same way that the TradCons are sending out the trad thoughts at this point in time. My blood pressure is going to go through the roof if we got to continue to do this stuff. But as you can see, these trad thoughts, man, and shout out to Brian for bringing this to my attention. Always a good soldier on that one. Shout out to you. That's why you got a wrench. That's why you're one of the trusted few in the mod crew. So thank you for that. That makes me sick to my fucking stomach. But no, we're definitely going to be doing that 1,000 times over. Which one was this? Oh, yeah, no. That's that other chick. She's the perfect example. I don't even need headphones for this one. But, check this. Okay. So, this chick that's out there, this Shannon Michella, she's a part of a video that's probably coming out. She might be a central figure in the video that's coming out. It's either the 7th or the 8th. So if you see something that comes out, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I call out Crypto Thoughts because it never ever fails. Whenever these chicks are big on Bitcoin, it's only a matter of time before they try to subvert the red pill. So now here she is. Yes, meme dealer, Bitcoin. Yeah, Costa Rica retreat. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. All that shit. She's the same girl that said, feminism is a scam. All of this stuff is terrible. Choose wisely, guys. Find yourself a wife who dreams of this, not this. Exactly. And then here, spoiler alert, who has an OnlyFans? Big fucking shock, isn't it? Nah, man, and all of this shit ends up playing out exactly the same over and over and over again. I'm never shocked, but I'm always disgusted by the amount of simps that are out there because these motherfuckers never learn. It's just a new set of mediocre titties trying to get fucking attention, and you're dumb enough to take the bait. Christ almighty. That's enough of a rant. I think that was a video in and of itself, right? But Sneeko is a cool guy, but I don't listen to anything he says. Yeah, unless he has Myron as a buffer, he's completely fucking retarded. But yeah. Hey, Mike, you showed up. What's up, brother? Their religion doesn't shield them from their nature. No, of course, they just try to use it as an amplifier and as an inroad in order to get to different places. So yeah, no, that's 1000% true, meme. I knew that you would definitely be fucking super based about that. So yeah. Yeah, straight in, not the gay guy. And then we got Quetz over there. TradCon feminists. I hate them so much. I hate them with all of my being because they're subversionists. Nothing is more treacherous than a traitor. Nothing is more detestable than somebody who would claim your side only to do the bidding of the other side, whether they know it or not. Maybe they'll have their come to Jesus moment the exact same way that they did when it was feminism. Oh, I didn't know. That was just the way the things go. You're still listening to the same fucking programming. Now it just has a more godly tune to it because now you can get in touch with the things that you learned at home. Oh, I used to go to church all the time, and now if I can proselytize to my future partner, everything will be great. Oh, yes, I'll just be able to be forgiven of my dicks in the past and everything will be great. You fucking bitches. Makes me sick. I didn't anticipate going 2 hours. This gave me life. It gave me life, to be completely honest. But your boy's got to eat. It's about 20 after 10. And again, I'm always shocked. I'm always happy that you guys turn out for this stuff. I hope you enjoyed this slapdash grab bag series of events. Tomorrow, exclusively on Rumble, 6 o'clock Mountain Time, 8 in the East. Ed, it'll be for 7 for you, and then it'll be 5 in the West. If you want to come by, you want to learn something about Mike Tyson and his rape case that he caught in the early 90s, I think it'll be incredibly interesting. Don't know how long we'll go. It's going to be a couple of documentaries. It'll be pretty thorough. There's going to be a lot of stuff to talk on there, and yeah, we can get away with all the gamer words that we can't say over here on YouTube, and plus, I got a pretty cool overlay. I'm kind of partial to that one that's over there, so if you want to check that out, I would definitely encourage you. I'll try to advertise that, but I also didn't advertise this one. We got a hell of a good turnout, so I'm super happy, even as busted as the fucking time is, but we'll get that remedied for tomorrow. It should be more close to being on time, and thanks to Rumble for updating the way that they do their live stream announcements, where now you don't have to upload, just a static video. You just have a rolling bumper. But yeah, 6 o'clock, probably shortly after, somewhere in that area. So if you want to turn out for that, I'd much appreciate it, just as much as I appreciate you guys turning out for this Saturday gimmick. Thank you very, very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.